So I want to ask you, what do you do when you find that your expenses have far exceeded your income? There might be a time in your life when you feel like you're drowning in monthly expenses and you feel like your monthly expenses have you in a trap, like literally. How do you keep your head above water when you can't afford your monthly expenses? Many people have debts to settle, and a lot of it too. The solution might seem as easy as just cutting costs and paying off the debt. But I can tell you that's easier said than done. How can you cut costs and pay off debt when you can't even afford your necessary monthly expenses? Well, as I said, the solution of cutting costs and paying off the debt may be easier said than done. So let's take it step by step, just to make it a little bit more manageable for you. So first, it's important that you know your spending habits. So begin to keep track of your spending habits. And tracking your purchases will actually help you discover exactly where your money is going and which bills need extra attention. And when you take the time just to write down expenses for at least the last 30 to 60 days, you will begin to see which bills are consuming a large amount of your income. And people used to track down expenses by writing them down as they happened. And that exercise might seem cumbersome today, but it is very effective. And today we have an advantage. There are some apps that can help you track your expenses. So do some research to find one that works well for you and is easy to use. If you're new to this channel, my name is Genese Smith, and I'm a registered nurse and a transformational life coach. And I'm very passionate about sharing what I have learned from my own life experiences so that I can help others. And even today, as we talk about feeling trapped in monthly expenses, there was a time when my husband and I found ourselves in that situation and we did not know what to do. But to God be the glory, He sent help for us in ways we could never imagine. And during that time, I realized that there were so many other couples and individuals going through similar experiences. And they didn't know where to start. So if you're feeling trapped and if you're feeling alone and you're going through similar situation, I can assure you, you're not alone. And I hope you will find this information useful as you stay to the end to listen, to know where you can start and get back on your feet. So continue listening. I have more for you. So the next thing you want to do is to create a budget and stick to it. When you can't afford monthly expenses, it's essential to create a budget. Making a budget will help you know how much money you can spend on bills and other expenses. There are many free budgeting software programs that can help you keep track of your spending habits and also help you to create a plan for the future that you can follow. I want to hear from you. Have you been using a budget so far? What have you been using? Leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. So my next point is, don't be afraid to get professional help. When our monthly expenses start getting overwhelming, sometimes it affects our thought process and we can become so overwhelmed ourselves. And then we feel that we're stuck in a rut. Don't wait for it to get to that stage before getting some professional help. Search around where you can get some good help in your area. Do your due diligence. Ask around if that's easier. You can also check out my video on financial advisor to eliminate risk. I have included the link below so you can use it as a good resource when looking for a financial advisor. Another thing that can really help that a lot of persons have overlooked is review your subscriptions and cut unnecessary ones out. What do I mean by that? I want to get into more details about that, but first, Have you subscribed to this channel as yet? I post new videos about mindset change and reaching your goals and financial education every single week. So go ahead and click that red subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you can be first to be notified of our new upload. So when I say review all your subscriptions and cut unnecessary ones out, what I'm saying is that many people have monthly subscriptions for various services and products, which may or may not be helpful to them now, or you may have the subscription and you're not using it. And sticking with a monthly subscription without questioning whether it's valid or not is practically throwing your money away. It's essential to determine whether a subscription service is valuable to you before committing to it for an extended period. And you can get reviews from others. I mean, sometimes your reviews on Amazon, that may help as well, right? And in some cases, you might find that a subscription service isn't worth your monthly payment after all. Alternatively, you can ask yourself, do I need this subscription? Do I use this subscription enough time to justify the cost? Can I survive without this subscription? And after a careful analysis, you might find that certain subscriptions are nice to have, but not necessary. So unsubscribe. And you might think a subscription costs just a measly amount of money, but it quickly adds up. So use the same process on other expenses too. So using this simple concept on eliminating an unnecessary expense can help you save a significant amount of money, which you can then use to pay off debt and cover other expenses. So managing your expenses help you to maintain a healthier financial lifestyle and raise your happiness level. You might need willpower to make effective changes, but the results are worth it. Thinking about the present day with your finances is important, but also look at the bigger picture. Even minor improvements can help you to get out of the red and achieve your goals. Joe Moore says, a simple fact that is hard to learn is that the time to save money is when you have some. Monthly expenses do not have to keep you trapped. So remember, follow the steps that I've given you and let me know how they're working for you. Thank you so much for joining me.